Looking at your packet, we're going to go through the answers on 19-2, which is the second unit in your packet. So if you'll follow along, just answer the questions as we go through them, and you can get this page completed. The only page that I'm going to make you do by yourself is the review page on page 1, which has most of your ID terms that you should have done already or that you should work on this week. And just fill that in as you go. And then tomorrow we'll do section 3, and whatever you don't finish between today and tomorrow, you've got the rest of the week to wrap up on. So go through section 1, 19-2. It says, A, how did people on the right criticize the New Deal? So you have to understand what it means when it's talking about right and left. If you say that somebody is more right-winged or more left-winged, you're talking about political party association, whether they're more traditional or more conservative. If you say that people are more right-winged, that's your Republicans, more traditional, more conservative on issues, whereas left-winged is going to be more of your Democrats, more of your radical thinkers on issues. So A says, how do people on the right criticize the New Deal? They thought Roosevelt was doing too much, offering too much assistance, too many programs, too much money, too much everything. Because remember what Hoover said with his idea of rugged individualism, that both the people and the government would recover without this much assistance. B says, how do people on the left criticize the New Deal? Obviously, that's the opposite. They think that Roosevelt's not doing enough, that enough programs and enough aid are not being given. So, two opposite ends of the spectrum. C said, what did Father Coughlin call for to make life better? You know, that's talking about his Social Security. I'm sorry, I'm getting C and D mixed up. He's talking about enforcing heavy taxes on the rich. That more money you make, the more taxes you should pay, because they're the ones that do have the disposable income to give the government revenue. D says, how did Dr. Francis Townsend propose to free up jobs? Again, this is talking about the Social Security Act, that if you provide a paycheck for the elderly, they can retire, and that should free up job opportunities. Section 2 is talking about the WPA, the Works Progress Administration. What was the result of the Works Progress Administration? This, just like several other programs, was to provide jobs and direct relief for the people. Section 3, the Supreme Court's role. What was the ruling? Oh, skip Section 3. We're not going to talk about that court case. The only one that we will talk about is the court packing incident. So go on to Section 4, the Wagner Act. How did the National Labor Relations Act protect workers? It encouraged collective bargaining. It encouraged workers to be able to join a union, but it also enforced open shops to where jobs cannot require you to be a member of a labor union to be able to get a job at that business. B, what was the main goal of the Committee for Industrial Organization? Pushing for equal rights for women, pushing for equal working hours, equal pay, opening up opportunities for minorities as well. C, what were the sit-down strikes at the General Motors and how were they finally resolved? These were resolved through the business giving in to the workers, allowing them a higher pay, allowing them opportunities for any type of assistance that they need, but pretty much giving in to their demands is how it was stopped. And Section 5, Social Security, what was the main goal for the act? Kind of a repeat question, to open up jobs by giving a paycheck to the elderly so that they would be able to retire and come out of the workforce. And B, who did the Social Security Act initially leave out? It left out minorities, and it left out individuals that were suffering from different type of disabilities.